Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? I'm coming at you a day late for Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Canucks. Sorry about that. It's been crazy busy. We are doing so good on renos and cleaning things out and getting rid of things. And yeah, I've just been so super busy. So, plus like, you know, Father's Day and all that, I had stuff to do. So I have some things. This I bought at a thrift store. I did a thrift store little shopping trip, like I think it was over a week ago actually. Yeah, so I got that. I don't remember what's in this bag. But yesterday I picked up this. How cute is this? A lady on Marketplace was selling it and I got 20 meters, or I think she actually said yards, 20 yards for $5, which is really cool. Like, look how pretty that is. I love it. I mean, it'd be cute for Valentine's Day things, but it'd be cute for everything, right? All right, so thrift store. Oh yeah, I got, okay, this bag of just paper scraps. Normally I wouldn't buy paper scraps because I got like a bajillion of my own, but there's some cardstock in there. It's 49 cents. So I thought, oh, you know, there's some nice like bright yellows and things like that in there. A little bit of gingham. So I was like, meh, 49 cents. Can't beat that. Oh, and then this package of little cork stickers. I love that they're little banners and little buntings. Love those. 49 cents. Dining out in any language. Look how cool the graphics are on this book. Isn't that beautiful? I'm definitely going to be cutting the cover off that. And then there's a book plate, which I will be hopefully be able to get off there. Copyright 1956. So it's got, yep, a bunch of languages. The book's all kind of beat up and falling apart, but that's okay. And like these make cool, interesting pages for different things. Yeah, that was $1.25. And like the graphics, the pictures are just so pretty. Love it. And this is Greenfield Village Guidebook and Exhibit Information. Oh yeah, there's a book plate, and I just thought it was really cool. There's like, you get a library card and a little map. I've never been to Michigan, but I thought it was cute. Like, I like the green cover. And why did I pay $1.25 for this? I wouldn't have paid $1.25 for this unless there was something like, wow. I guess the book plate maybe and the library card, but that's not worth $1.25. I think maybe I forgot to put that down. And then, so for $1.25, I got a book about Versailles, which I have been to the Palace of Versailles. So when I finally get around to doing my honeymoon journal, I will have some good pictures, probably better pictures than what I took, I'm sure. Very pretty. And I got this little bag of fabric scraps for 99 cents. Love this lovely vintage one. So pretty. Like, I need more fabric scraps. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I love that. Oh, a little bit holly leaves. And then this, look at this. This is very like early 90s. Very, very... That's cute. Cute little floral. Got some dots. What does this say? Beatrix Potter Nursery Classics. So Peter Rabbit. Somebody cut the characters off and they're just like, here's the words and the dots. A little bit more of that. A little bit of yellow broadcloth. Oh, what is this one? Oh, take that thread off there. Pretty. Look at that. Nice pretty vintage floral, a little swatch of it. Pretty. Oh, and like felt. Nice. I think it's a thin quilt bat, but I mean, kind of the same for felt. Okay, so then I also did some bidding on some local auctions this past weekend. And I won a bunch of auctions. I think I won 6 lots. Anyway, I ended up spending like $20 total. So I'm very happy with everything I got. So this is this all one lot? I think this was all one lot. Yeah. So it was cards. All I could see for card designs in this lot, like on the pictures, on the auction picture was this. And I'm like, you know what? I really want that. So luckily there was also these. I mean, it ended up being like, I think I paid $1 or maybe $2 for the lot. And then these are just plain cards. And I got some Ireland cards, more plain. Now plain are always good if they're the correct size. Like these are 2.5 by 3.5, not the little tiny skinny, like vintage are usually skinnier. But what the bigger size, I guess are they the casino size, I guess? What they're good for is for backing ATCs. So if you make ATCs on like a thinner paper, just stick it on a card and it'll firm it up, stiffen it up. So your ATCs aren't floppy. So those, and then like somebody's wedding, Sylvie and Andrew, May 2003. So those are just plain cards. Oh, and these, I got these too. So speaking of our honeymoon, that's the London Tube map. So I'll be able to use that. Like, won't that be cute? Like as a little, I'll make a little tag out of it and tuck into our journal, into our London section. So yeah, really cute. Love them cards. I think I might just stick them back in the bag here, actually. Okay. Now I got another lot. I actually bought these for my husband, really, because it was funny because we were just looking at watching some videos for the 3D printing, and some dude made a design where it fits an Altoids tin, and then you just pop in the little thing you print, and then it's a little battery holder. Like it just chunk, like holds the batteries in place. So I thought that would be really cute for battery storage. And then there's some more cards there, I guess. This cute little dice somebody made. Frida made. Kind of cute. So yeah, that was like, I think it was like $2 for all of them. He was pretty excited to see those cans. He's like, oh, look at all the Altoids cans. I'm like, I know, I bought them for you. So things got a little out of control with the books at the auction. So what happened was all their auctions like start at $1. So they had like, I don't know, I think it was like 8 boxes of books. So, or maybe like 10-ish. But anyway, I went through and I was like, okay, I'm not going to bid on all of them, like unless there's something cool you can see in them. And again, you can't really see much in the box. Like you maybe see some spines or like a couple covers or whatever. But these boxes actually, you can tell, like, I mean, if they're all novels, I'm not going to buy them, like paperback novels. That's, you know, not going to do me much for junk journal. I've got lots of text pages, book text pages. But yeah, these all looked pretty mixed. Like there were definitely a bunch of old books in there. Yeah, so I bid on like all of them, but I only put that I do $2 per box or whatever. And then I figured what I do is as I got outbid, I take closer look at the box and figure out, you know, which one I want more or whatever. And, you know, I'd spend a little more, like bid a little more or whatever. So anyway, I didn't get outbid on pretty well anything. So I ended up with 4 banana boxes full of books. 4 banana boxes full of books. It like weighed my car down. Would have put them in the trunk. Yeah, so, but I went through them right away and I was very, you know, I was very picky about them. So I got rid of a bunch. I listed a bunch on Marketplace. There was things like, there was like a bunch of like books on the Royals. So I put those on a lot, put them on Marketplace. Hopefully somebody wants them. If not, I'll just donate them, whatever. So things like that. And there was like some biographies and things. And I mean, I read quite a lot, but I read audiobooks. That's exclusively now I read audiobooks. Yeah, so I was like, okay, I ain't gonna read any of these. So I put those on Marketplace. And yeah, but I still ended up with like not quite 2 boxes of books, banana boxes for junk journaling. So stash builder. All right, let's get into it. So first book of science, rural science. So this is a little school book. And it is, oh, I forgot the date. I think it was the 30s. Oh, no, wait. No, 1913, right there. Okay. I know I had to check the date on one and it was the 30s, but yeah, 1913. Look at this book. Beautiful, Beautiful. I'm in love with this cover, really. I mean, it's got some like graffiti on it and things, but it's still really cool. This is really cool. Shire album. I've never heard of these books, but I think there's a series because there's number 80, there's number 127. Yeah, so this is Fancy Dress. So look at this beautiful lady. Like Renaissance kind of a thing going on. And then it's got pictures inside, albeit black and white, but this is really cool. It's like the breaking down like a corset or whatever. So, I mean, I am doing a sewing journal eventually because I sew for a living. So I, you know, that'd be something neat, just something really cool to work into. Like, look at that, hand-drawn little clothing sketches to work into a sewing journal. And like the cover is awesome. Victorian Chemist and Druggist. That's really cool. And these are like pretty heavy pages. Well, I guess not super heavy, but the covers are definitely like heavy cardstock. Yeah, so there's all kinds of really neat things. I thought those were cool. Like, look at that, an old apothecary. Very cool. Learn French the easy way. I always, or well, I guess I don't always, but I like to grab language books if I can find them. French, maybe not so much because I have, New Brunswick is a bilingual province. We're French and English, so I can find unlimited amounts of French books. But this one's really super old and it's a, oh look, France. This one is super old and it's got some pictures and I like the like instructional books. And Canadian Speller Book 1. Okay. This one is an oldie. Oh, probably from like the 30s. Cool. Once Upon a Time. I've been getting these lately. They were like, they're thick covered, but it's really lightweight. They're like a, like a magazine kind of thing. Like, I think they were like subscription. Like, maybe you get them in the mail. Like, I have the ones like for boys and yeah, anyway, there's stories and everything. 1909 is the last date on that. Nope. 1915 is the last date on that. So there's some beautiful, beautiful pictures. And this is like, it's like really heavy construction paper. Like it's got the feel of construction paper, but it's really heavy. So look at these angry octopuses, ostriches. Close, right? Really cute. Oh, Edith Holden. I know a lot of people are like crazy for Edith Holden. I honestly had no idea who she was. Yeah, The Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. Apparently, like, I know people like Gail Agostinelli. She's like super crazy over that. And I think Edith Holden was like an illustrator, I think, maybe. Anyway, I hadn't heard of this one, The Edwardian Lady, the story of Edith Holden. So that's kind of cool. Like, look at that. That's going to be a beautiful journal cover. So I grabbed it. So there's Edith Holden there. At her easel, yes. Okay, so she's a painter. That's what I thought. She did all these beautiful, beautiful artworks. So there's, hang on, there's little newspaper clippings and there we go. So she did all kinds of beautiful, beautiful graphics way back when. Yeah, there we go. Some of her beautiful, like, look at that. That is so beautiful. Love that. Wouldn't that be beautiful on the cover, actually? Yeah, so I grabbed that. It's in, like, immaculate condition. It's fantastic. So I thought that would be cool. Guide to Better Gardening Houseplants. I like this one because 69 cents. It is old. There's no date, but it's old enough that these pictures are hand tinted. So, oh, look at the little graphics. So, yeah. Those, well, you know what? No, maybe they're not hand printed. I think those are color photographs. So I don't know, what, the 70s maybe? Oh, wait, no, these are hand tinted for sure. Look at those. I love like the plant on the peachy background, the mint green background. I really like that. That's really cool. Okay. Now we got some more. This is one of my favorite book finds ever. ever. Sorry for shaking the camera. I've dropped the books on the table. I rarely find books with beautiful covers, but this is the most beautiful cover ever. Isn't it beautiful? And it's like debossed. Yeah, so it's in rough shape. It's in rough shape. Like, there's the back, but the spine is inside the book. Oh, there it is. So they saved that even, but yeah, look how like old these pages are. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. Let me see here. 20th century cookbook. I believe this is from the 1800s though. 1897. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful. So yeah, I love this. It's gorgeous. Probably my favorite find. Definitely my favorite find of this lot. Victorian Jewelry. Thought this was kind of neat. Again, if any of these, I've got to look through the book, but if any of these are crown jewels, then I'll be able to put them in my London, in my honeymoon journal. Because when you go see the crown jewels at the Tower of London, you're not allowed to take pictures. So I've been kind of saving them out of books and magazines. Little vintage French book, A Gingerbread Man. Glamour and the Hostess. I thought this was really, really neat. Like this is like super heavy cardstock, which is cool. A guide to Canadian table setting. I don't know if Canadian table setting is any different than table setting anywhere else in the world. It sounds kind of weird. I mean, yeah, I thought like formal table setting was formal table setting. Like we probably got it all from England, right? Yeah, so that's kind of neat. Oh, this I have, if you've seen way a long time ago, I did a haul on these. I had gotten like, what was it? It was like a dozen or 14 of these children's books. So this one was just random in the box. Like, look at these pictures, the colors. Yeah, so got another one of those to add to the collection. These, Action for Slander, Mary Borden. Oh, Mary Borden, did I read? No, I don't know. Anyway. So these are two books that are kind of like from the same set, obviously. So I would say it was probably some sort of, yeah, some sort of set of like classic books or whatever. Oh, number 11. There we go. Yeah, 1940. Beautiful. I love, love, love the colors of these covers. So pretty. Paul Rubens. This is a book of some of his paintings. And it's like bookboard. Or chipboard at least. I love this. I have no idea who Zasu Pitts is or was, but these are her candy recipes. How cool is that? Like, that's really cool. So the whole book is her, let me see, I think this is 50s maybe, or 63. So yeah, okay, yeah, she was some sort of actress, I believe, back then. Silent screen days. Oh, okay. She was a silent screen actress. So yeah, here's all her awesome recipes. Very cool. Candy recipes. YLA recipes from a church. I love these old like books that are put together, local cookbooks kind of thing, because the ads in them. You get to see all these ads of places that used to exist, and like, look at this 7-Up ad. Look at that. So this one, yeah. I love for the ads. I'll be cutting some of those ads out. This is beautiful. Harper Columbia book that sings, the Animal Bubble Book. Unfortunately, somebody had stuck a tag on there and it was like that when it came to me. The tag wasn't on there. I didn't peel it off, but this is like a little record story album. Somebody had bought that for $15 at some point. These books, I think they all came from a collector. Or a lot of them came from a collector. So these are like phonograph records. They're like the big, heavy solid ones, single-sided, like very cool. And this is in really good condition, considering, does it have a date? I can't remember if I found a date, but it's gotta be old, like super old. 1918, yep. So yeah, it's the old phonograph records, and they're all in pockets, and there's the little stories and little graphics. That is beautiful. I'm definitely not cutting that up. Don't know what I'll do with it, but mathematical tables. Again, I like keeping these because really neat, interesting background, you know, pages. New Brunswick Readers. This is pretty. So this is just a school book. And, oh, Marjorie Wilson's Pocket Book of Etiquette. So yeah, these pages are always fun to clip and use in different things. And there's also Amy Vanderbilt's Everyday Etiquette. I have no idea who Marjorie Wilson is, but I definitely know who the Vanderbilts are. So yeah. Ooh. And that's me all over. Mabel, oh, this is like super old. I would have thought it was like 50s or 60s, but I'm pretty sure it's way older than that. Well, there's a date that says 19. So 1919. 1919, yeah. Isn't that weird? Like it feels like such a newer style book. I didn't know they had like these cute little comics and cartoons back then. So yeah, it's all little comics. I'm assuming somebody who was a little character that was popular back then. Then we got, I kept a couple of really big books. So I got, oh, this is a recipe book from a church, but it's like handwritten. Look at that. Cute. I thought that was cute. Daddy Danced the Charleston, a nostalgic remembrance of our yesterdays. So this book is chock full of vintage ephemera. Awesome. Thought that was really cool. And like, look at this cover. It's very pretty. Interior decoration A to Z. Now, of course, this is, you know, old, so it's really outdated decor, but let's see here. Everything old is new again. At some point. I thought there was a date, but no. What I'm going to do is, like, there's bright colors, so, you know, I'll be hauling those out of there and using them. But there's also, I noticed there's some pages where it's very monochromatic. The rooms are very like, look at this. It's a purple table and purple chairs. So I'll just cut that out, and that's going in my purple glue book. And I had seen a couple rooms that were also very, yeah, look at this. That room is so orange it hurts. Like everything, even the ceiling is orange. So yeah, that'll be going in my orange book. Yeah, but there's some really neat things in there. Oh, excuse me. Home and Country. Royal Visit Number. The Journal of the Federated Women's Institution of Canada. Okay. So a magazine. Nicely brown pages. Oh, the King and Queen. That's Elizabeth's parents. So she came into power in the 50s. Oh, May 1939. Yeah. So okay, cool. And flower arranging. Again, this is old, but like, look at that. The rainbow. There's some bright colors in here. So yeah, I'll be able to get some things out of that, I'm sure. And then last but not least, I just kind of had this box, and what I was doing, or box lid, was as I was going through books, I was, like the ones I was getting rid of especially, I was shaking them all out, make sure there's nothing inside. And of course, there's lots of things inside. So I also stole the jackets off of a couple books that I'm going to be donating. So I thought these are cool. There's the jackets. This one, I don't even know why I kept it. Oh, I guess the little peachy Reader's Digest thing. There's all kinds of little, just neat little, like there's a pamphlet, a little bookmark, a little goat. 1991 calendar, little cookbook. Oh, I got these. I got these at the auction. A big stack of new old stock of fish labels. And just random things like bits and pieces. Cookbooks are really good for extra things like that. Because people will tuck handwritten recipes into regular cookbooks. So there's some little receipts from the 80s. More receipts. All kinds of little things, like little like credit card slips, just random ephemera, right? Look at that little ledger bit. More receipts, things. So these are the interesting things, right? Like look at that little handwritten recipe, little like Holly Hobby type girl, mincemeat cookies. Little yellow tag, Royal Pearl Trust Company. Oh, that's a card. Yeah, so I like all this stuff. Oh, there's a book plate. I tore that out of the front of one of the books because I kind of collect book plates a little bit. Not on purpose, but yeah, so there's all kinds of little bits and pieces. I love going through this stuff and, you know, just checking it out. Wake up, incorporating the national message. Yeah, so that is, oh, and this ginormous, like, photograph of people I don't know, but anyway. And then there's some pocket protectors, like photo protectors and photo, oh no, those are photo too. I don't know what these are. These are page protectors. Look how beautifully yellow those are. All right, so that is everything I have for this week's late Thrifty Thursday Thrifty Canucks. Ugh. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed looking through it with me, and I enjoyed buying it. Maybe I should have taken a video of me going through like the 4 banana boxes of books. Oh, excuse me. I got to go get coffee. I got some errands to run, so I'm going to go get myself a Starbucks coffee. All right, so take care of yourselves. Make sure you check out these two hashtags, Thrifty Thursday, Thrifty Canucks. There's always lots of people posting lots of fun stuff that they find. Yeah, and definitely jump in and participate. That would be awesome. So if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I have something special coming for when I hit 500 subscribers, which I'm very, very close to. Thank you everybody who has subscribed. I am so warm in my heart. Yeah, so thanks for watching, and have yourselves a good day.